Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the new Black Series, number 13 of the Mandalorian Phase 4 release, the Artillery Trooper, also known as the Mustard Trooper. And for those of you who don't understand that joke, we've got Ketchup right here. There's Ketchup. And now we've got his good buddy Mustard. So, Ketchup and Mustard. There we go. That's what a lot of people have been calling him. Now, so here's the Artillery Stormtrooper, also known as the Mortar Trooper. This figure is very, very cool. Hasbro did a lot of cool things with this one. I can't wait to get to all the different little play features that involve the detonators that come with it, and of course the little mortar launcher. There he is in the package. You only see one of the detonators. He actually comes with 4, and they are all removable from his little backpack, which is really cool. There's the little artwork there on the side. There's the side art panel with the Mortar Trooper, and he's dropping a little detonator, getting ready to launch it off at some rebels or even some Mandos. And there's some words and things on the back as well. And there you go. That's pretty much it for the box. So let's get him out here. Now, this is also the new Trooper mold. Just like the rest of the Stormtrooper figures we got from the Mandalorian portion of Black Series. Like I said, he comes with a number of accessories. Here is the mortar. As you can see, the little kickstand part did come out. It just plugs right in. So if you pull it out, don't worry. You should be able to get it right back into place. There we go. On that hinge. And then the platform on the bottom there is also on a ball joint. So it is adjustable, which I think that's really, really cool. So there you go. There's that. Here's a little detonator that he came with. So you'll notice it's that little cylindrical detonator that normally you'll see on the back of a trooper, such as this Stormtrooper right there. So for those of you who were not aware in the past, yes, those are detonators. Those are explosives that Stormtroopers carry with them into battle. And some people, even who weren't aware of this in the past, have always thought, well, why don't rebels just run up and arm it real quick and then boom goes the Stormtrooper, right? It doesn't work like that. Each Stormtrooper has a specific code to their own detonator, so only they can activate it. So there you go, a little fun stuff. And yeah, you can drop that in there. Now, is there a way to launch it? Unfortunately, no. I think it'd be really cool if it had some kind of like little spring-loaded mechanism that maybe you pull something down and the base on the inside just launches it out. I think that would have been kind of neat. But, I mean, I'm not too disappointed with it because you can actually drop them in there, which is kind of neat. And they actually are removable from the Stormtrooper, which is also very neat. I don't know how many times I've said neat in this video. Let's get a count in the comments. Let us know. He does come with the same molded E11 blaster rifle that we've been getting in the Phase 4 Mandalorian Stormtroopers. So the regular Stormtrooper and the Remnant Stormtrooper came with the same molded E11 is what I mean. And here he is. As you can see, his backpack is removable. So he comes with little sections here for his detonators. Right here. So you can put them on. You can have them all removed. Like so. And it just pegs onto his back. So you've got a little peg hole right here. You've got a little shape peg right here. It does plug specifically onto this Stormtrooper's back, so you can't just grab another Stormtrooper and peg it on because it's not going to fit. And it won't fit with the old mold either. Even though they still have the peg hole right here, there's still that slot there, so it's not going to fit. It would have been cool if you could, if maybe they made this peg just a little bit deeper so that you could just peg it onto a different Stormtrooper's back. Unfortunately, that's not the case. This is shaped specifically to the Artillery Trooper, like so. So here he is. He looks really, really cool. He's got all of his yellow patterns because he's the mustard trooper. He's got the yellow pauldron, and it's basically the same color patterns as the incinerator trooper, just in yellow this time. So as you can see, it's got the same outline on the shoulder pads. It's got the same little marks right there on the hips and the ankles. Now, the paint is a little bit cleaner on these than the incinerator trooper, as you can see. Now, that's not because Hasbro messed up the paint on this, which is something they could typically do, but they didn't. That is just because I guess the mortar trooper just is a little bit more cleaner and tightened up with their uniform than the incinerator troopers are, which makes sense because the incinerator troopers are supposed to be a little bit unhinged. They're supposed to be a little crazier than your regular run-of-the-mill trooper. So there you go. There you have that. He is fully articulated, has the same articulation as the regular current Stormtrooper mold that we've been getting in the Black Series. So head is on a ball joint, and there's a neck joint where the torso meets the neck. Shoulder joints, full articulated shoulders, plus those inner socket butterfly joints. The shoulder pauldron is individually articulated as well. Those new deep elbow joints, wrist joints, waist, hips, upper thigh, single jointed knees, and ankle joints. So there you go. He's got all the articulation you would want in a Stormtrooper. Let's get his gear on. Give him some more detonators. And you'll also notice that this one doesn't have a detonator on his armor, whereas the other troopers of this mold do. So his mold is slightly different, aside from just the adjusted backpack, and there's also no detonator. So we're going to put his detonators on his back, so you can see that. There you go. I'm going to plug that on. Give him his blaster rifle here, and then we'll compare him to some of the other troopers that we've gotten over the years. So you can just see all the awesome different colorful armor Imperial Stormtroopers. Okay, so there's the new mortar trooper. Stand up. Set that aside. So as we showed off earlier, here's ketchup to go with mustard. There you go. So that's the incinerator trooper from the Mandalorian. Here we have, also for comparison, the regular clean armored Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. Stand up. There we go. Here is the remnant Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. Don't fall. Okay. And last but not least, to round off our troopers from the Mandalorian so far in the Black Series, here is the Biker Scout. So there we go. There we have all of the troopers that have been released in the Phase 4, the Mandalorian packaging thus far for Imperial troops. Got a lot of cool troops so far. Got a couple of remnants. Got some nice clean armored boys. And then also for comparison, here we have the other color-coded troopers that we have so far in Black Series. Here is the other red armored trooper, the Imperial Shock Trooper. And from the Force Unleashed, from the Gaming Greats, here we have the Stormtrooper Commander. So we've got, there we go. We've got cherry, strawberry, lemon, and blue raspberry. There you go. There you go. All the color-coded ones that we have so far. I would like to see some more. It was so funny. I was talking to my friend Mikey earlier, and he said, you know, if we get a green Stormtrooper, then we can have ketchup, mustard, and relish. And I thought that was hilarious, and I kind of want to see it happen now, just to see this kind of joke get rounded off into full flourishing at this point. And then we could do a whole hot dog detachment of the Imperial forces. What do you guys think about that? Who here likes hot dogs? I do. I like hot dogs. They're pretty good. And then, of course, you can have him posed up. can set his blaster aside. I love the posability of this, and I like how his hand is nice and open up, so he can hold these detonators really, really well. Here we can have that to the side because he's going to need to be able to reach down and here we go. Come on. Maybe adjust that foot a little bit. Maybe if we, there we go. There we go. How's that look? What do you guys think? I think you can get some pretty cool poses out of him while you've got your other troopers defending while he's launching off detonators. You can have your other troopers defending, blasting those rebels. I think it looks really cool. It's just another really awesome trooper variant that we got. What do you guys think about him in the comments? Let us know. I'm sure, hopefully, here pretty soon, since it didn't take us super long to get the Incinerator Trooper in the VC, I'm sure we'll be seeing this guy in the Vintage Collection sometime soon. But something else I would love to see to go along with that is the Imperial Troop Transport that we saw in Season 2 of The Mandalorian that deployed these guys out into battle to fight off Boba Fett and the Mandalorian to help capture the child. I would love to see that happen in 3 3/4 scale in the Vintage Collection to go along with this dude. Maybe that would be a cool pack-in figure to go along with it. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. I know it'd be really cool to get something like that in the 6-inch scale, but I mean, let's face it, after the debacle with the Rancor, I don't see us getting bigger pieces anytime soon, as much as it breaks my heart to say. But this trooper's really cool. Let us know what you guys think. This guy was an Amazon exclusive. Did you get a hold of him yet? Were you able to find him online? And if you did, what did you think of him? I like him. I want to see more troopers. I think one of the big troopers on everybody's mind is, where is the Dark Trooper, Hasbro? It's been over a year now. Still no Dark Trooper in Black Series. It's kind of strange that it hasn't happened yet, considering a few days after we finally saw them fully in The Mandalorian, there were due to made 3D printed, fully articulated versions for 6-inch scale just in their own homes. So to say that Hasbro is not capable of doing so, soon when they have teams and teams of guys who are just working on sculpting things, I'm going to push X to doubt on that one. So where's the Dark Trooper, Hasbro? We need the Dark Trooper. Maybe an updated, with some new updated articulation Death Trooper would be kind of cool. Who knows what we're going to see coming up in Book of Boba Fett. So there's some pretty cool things to see and look forward to there. So I guess we'll just have to stay tuned for now. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know what you thought about this figure in the comments. Let us know in the forums. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check rebelscum.com daily for more news and awesome articles and things. And make sure you go to rebelscumshop.com daily for all kinds of awesome merch. And that's it for today, guys. So we'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.